Today we will discuss a very interesting topic. So, what happened was few days back I was doing my morning walk. So I met this person, and this person and I we started chatting, and after a few minutes we realized that we both have the same interest in the path of Advaita. And this person is highly educated, and this person is very proficient in the path of Advaita, very knowledgeable. And this person explained me what are the challenges that we face in the path of Advaita and how to handle. And those were the most valuable inputs for me because till that time I was not contemplating from that perspective at all. What are the challenges I would face and all that. But after meeting that person, and I had another, I think almost 2 hours discussion with that person later in the evening, and that was like one of the wonderful discussions I had most recently. And um, I thought I should discuss this with you all, share with you all. And one day we will certainly invite that person, and we will have a question answer session with that person on one of our videos. So let us start. What are the three challenges, right? So in any person who is in this path of Advaita, uh, they may face certain challenges. What are the three challenges? Let us see. One is judgment. That will lead to spiritual ego. It's not others judging us, basically we judging others. Whoever is in the path of Advaita, we judging somebody else, and that may lead to spiritual ego. That is the first challenge. The second challenge is money or materialism, we can call it. Third challenge is relationships. Okay. And there may be lot other challenges, but these are the key three key challenges that definitely we need to discuss, we need to understand. And whenever we face these challenges, we should know how to handle these and how to overcome these challenges, and take care of ourselves in that journey. So let us start with the judgment and spiritual ego, right? So when we start this journey in the path of Advaita, we know, we all truly accept that there is no free will, right? And the higher source scripted something for us, and it is getting executed. And when I say scripted and getting executed, is nothing but the prarabdha karma. We can call it as destined karma. Okay. In this life, this destined karma is activated, and this life, this karma, we will have to experience that. Okay, no matter what. No form of whatever the puja we do, whatever the karma we do, whatever the upasana we do, that will not alter the prarabdha karma. Okay, because all the prarabdha karma is whatever the actions we did in the past, we carry over, and that is activated in this life, that is getting manifested here in this life, and we'll have to experience it. Okay, that experience can be pleasure or displeasure, prosperity or adversity, happiness or sorrow, good, bad, sukha, dukkha, whatever you want to call it. So we'll have to experience it. That is the foundation, right? That is the foundation on which we have built, and we are walking on that path of Advaita. Okay, that is the core we are believing in. So now when we want to talk about the judgment, see this when we are in this path, we are surrounded by a lot of people, right? Lot of people, each in their own path, right? Like we discussed in Sanatana Dharma, there is Adhikari Veda. Every spiritual seeker is different, and our Vedas offer whatever we want actually. Some may seek bhakti path, some may seek karma path, some may speak upasana, some may speak jnana path, some may do not believe in God at all. Okay, So when we see a lot of people around us doing different things, we sometimes we get frustrated, sometimes we start judging people. Okay, that is when this spiritual ego will arise. Okay, see, if you see this ego, it is not only in this path, in other paths also we may encounter this. Like for example, a person who is highly ritualistic, there may be ritualistic ego in that person. Okay, we call that as karma kanda ahankara. And there is upasana ahankara, and there is bhakti ahankara. Okay, well, not everybody, I would say, but some people may think that, hey, I am very closer to the god, I am doing all these rituals diligently, I am doing this x number of times, and I am refraining from eating this, eating that, and I am fasting on these days. So some people, they may have this type of ego in those paths also, but we are not worried about that. We let us focus on this spiritual ego that we may face. So whenever we face this, right, whenever we are surrounded by people, whenever we attend any ritual, any type of bhajan, any type of worship, any type of place where there is something going on, we will get frustrated sometimes, because we are in this path that we believe that, oh, whatever is happened, it's going to happen no matter what. Prarabdha karma is activated, that will happen. Okay, Ishvara, or the Supreme Source, or the Lord, or God, whatever you want to call it, that God will not alter that script just because we did some puja, just because we did some karma, just because we did some upasana. That is our belief. That is the core of Advaita. Now, when other people are doing all this, then we may get frustrated. We may start judging them, and we may think that we know more than them. We may think that we are on the higher rungs of the ladder, and we think that they are still on the lower rungs of the ladder, and all these thoughts will arise, and that will cause something called as the spiritual ego. Okay, that is the key, that is the challenge. On one hand, we are saying that we are talking about oneness, we are talking about pure consciousness, existence, and bliss, and we are talking about giving up ego. We are talking about I am not this mind, I am not body, I am not ego, I am not memory, and all that. On the other hand, we get frustrated, we start judging people, and an ego will arise, which is spiritual ego, that we have to kill that actually. Okay, how do we do that? Our core is this prarabdha karma. So when we strongly believe in prarabdha karma, that yes, whatever it is, it will happen, I'm going to accept it because it is activated in this life, it will happen no matter what, I'll have to experience it. Then why can't we accept the fact that everybody, whoever is doing, some people may be doing something in karma path, bhakti path, upasana path, right? They may be doing something, some type of ritual, some type of puja, some type of bhajan, some type of extreme worship, whatever they are doing, right? Why can't we apply this also to in those areas? Like maybe that person's prarabdha karma is to do that karma, that ritual, that type of worship, that type of bhakti, and as per my prarabdha karma, I am attending that as well. Okay, I will be part of that. That everybody is doing as per their prarabdha karma. Then when you accept this prarabdha karma for yourself, why can't you apply that to others and see that everybody is doing their act based on their prarabdha karma? Then there will not be any question of spiritual ego. You will not have that frustration, you will not judge people, and you will not think that, oh, when will these people learn? No, first thing is, this is core. If we understand this, you will stop judging people, and we will not have the spiritual ego. So that is the first one. Okay, and not only that, when we attend any of these rituals or bhajans or prayers or any type of events related to bhakti and upasana, see that divinity in everyone. See that we all understand that Brahman, if you want to call Brahman, if you want to call Ishvara, is pervasive everywhere around us, inside them, inside everybody. Then why can't we just accept the fact, see divinity in everybody, and enjoy that those moments. And not only that, in the path of Advaita, we understand this oneness. We understand what the pure consciousness is, what the existence is, and the pure consciousness existence is. It is not based on the space, time, causation, and all. It is like everlasting, ever, forever. It is it is not based on past, present, or future. It is always there, past, present, future. We know all that, and we enjoy that bliss. Okay, we are enjoying that bliss. And in the same way, whoever is in this path, they may be enjoying that bliss. They are enjoying definitely. And whoever is in that bhakti path, they are enjoying their own bliss. Upasana, they are enjoying their own bliss. Their belief system may be different. They may be thinking that yes, I am getting going to get moksha eventually in some janma or whatever. That is their belief, that is their faith, that is their core that those paths are built on. But at the same time, they are enjoying their bliss. They are having ultimate bliss in that path, whatever they are. Okay, so there is no point in judging anybody. There is no point in trying to push one school of thought to somebody who is believing in another school of thought. Everybody is different. Everybody has their own prarabdha karma based on that they are doing. And sometimes we all collectively sit and do few things, and that is again because of prarabdha karma. Okay, so that is the first one. Okay, we discuss about that. Now let us come back to the second one, money and materialism. Right, money and materialism is like when we are in this path of Advaita, we may think that. Oh, I am having this ultimate bliss because I understood the concept. I understood the concept of oneness. That is the true bliss. I'm enjoying this every moment. What is the need for money? Okay, I do not need money to have this type of bliss. We may get that thought. And then because of that thought, we may start neglecting our other duties and responsibilities related to money or materialism. Money or materialism, when I say materialism, is it is not truly we are not going after materialism, but we have certain responsibilities and duties as a spouse, as a husband, or as a wife, as a mother, or a father, or a son, or a daughter. We have definitely as an employee, as a citizen, we certainly have certain duties and responsibilities. And not only that, the key we need to understand is there is something called ultimate reality and transactional reality. This is called as paramardhika satya. This is called as vyavaharika satya. Paramardhika satya is, yes, ultimate realities we understand about pure consciousness, existence, and that is the bliss that we understand, that is ultimate reality. Okay, transactional reality is vyavaharika satya is, yes, we are in this body. See, in the path of Advaita, a person can become liberated while he is alive. That is why in path of Advaita there is something concept called Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukti actually. That means while you are alive, you can become liberated. But that doesn't mean that that person will die or his body will vanish or anything like that. See, Jivan Mukta is while that person is alive, he is liberated, but he has to continue to live in that body till his prarabdha karma is active. Okay. So what we are saying is in the transactional realities, Paramarthika Satya is, yes, you have this body, as per the prarabdha karma you are here. As per the prarabdha karma you have a family, you have a spouse, you have children, you have parents, siblings, friends, relatives, all that, right? And you have a job, you have certain responsibilities to take care of children and all that. All that is called as vyavaharika satya. As part of that Vyavaharika Satya, yes, you will have to continue to earn money, you will have to have materialistic things and all that. But again, we when we are in this path of Advaita, we understand the true meaning of having kama, which is desire, ardha, which is earning in a dharmic way. Okay, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, they call it, right? So if we go in that direction, dharmic way, then there is no need for us to go after money, cling to money, and to make more money. And we don't have to cheat people, we don't have to manipulate people, we don't have to play politics and all that. Yes, money is needed, but whatever whatever the responsibilities we need to fulfill, definitely. And at the same time, yes, we can have our own plans, our own objectives, our own design whatever we want to, future plans and all that. But every plan again will have to rely on this prarabdha karma. Okay, it is scripted, it will get executed. Okay, we will plan, we will have objectives, we will have goals and all that. But if the result doesn't match our expectations, we should not suffer, we should not be in that sorrow. We'll just make our plans, goals, objectives, and then we will wait for the result. The result can be based on this, we'll have to experience the result. It could be failure or success, it could be prosperity or adversity, it could be good or bad, whatever we will accept. That is how we should be. So that is the second aspect, money. So that means here we need to understand ultimate reality and transactional reality. So we even though we understand ultimate reality, we are enjoying that bliss, we will have to continue to live in this vyavaharika satya, which is transactional reality. Means, yes, I have this job, I have to have this mortgage, I have this car payment, I have certain responsibilities towards my family, I have to fulfill that. That all we have to do that. But we will do it in a dharmic way because we are learning more and more. We don't want to take all these bypass routes to cheat people and all that. That we are not doing. Okay. So this is the second one. Third one is relationships. Okay, same. It is more or less like money only. Like when we tend to understand this in the path of Advaita, what we see is, oh, all these, I see Brahman in everyone. I see it is like a dream. Everything is a dream. If we go with that concept, then what we do is we tend to ignore the relationships. We tend to ignore the family. We tend to ignore relatives. We tend to ignore our colleagues, our friends, and all that. So we again there also we need to understand what is the ultimate reality, what is the transaction reality. In transaction reality, yes, relationships are needed. Yes, as a spouse, you have certain responsibilities. As a father or as a mother, you have certain responsibilities. As a son, you have certain responsibilities towards your parents. As an employee, you have certain responsibilities in the place wherever you are working. As an owner for any business that you are working on, yes, you own. You have certain responsibilities. As a citizen of the country, you have certain responsibilities. These are all transactional reality. So we should not forget this. See, we that is why even Adi Shankara said that the path of Advaita is like walking on a razor edge sword. Okay, you need to walk with very precision, very disciplined way. That is why we need to understand what is the ultimate reality and transaction reality. If we do that, then we will not have any issue. We will, like we discussed earlier. Yes, we will continue to maintain the relationships, but we will start seeing the divinity or divine in everybody because we understand the pervasiveness of Ishvara or Brahman or Lord or Supreme Source, whatever we want to call it, and then we will not have these type of qualities like ego, grudge, hatred, and all that. Okay, that is why this is also, that is the challenge we will overcome this. So so far we discussed these three, right? So now see, whenever we attend any of these events or anything related to karma, bhakti and upasana, is one thing. Yes, we need to understand how to, now we understand how to kill our ego, How do we do that? We'll definitely have to understand that yes, everybody is doing as per their prarabdha karma. I am not exceptional. I do not know more than what they know, nothing like that. As per my prarabdha karma, I came into this path as per somebody's prarabdha karma, they are in that path. As per somebody's prarabdha karma, they are in a different path and things like that. Okay, but since we are in this path of Advaita, anytime we attend any ritual or any bhajan or any type of worship and all, definitely we should enjoy that. We should get those vibes and energy and all that. We can meditate while the activity is going on. And the other way is we should try to understand the inner meaning of everything, whatever is happening there. Why it is being done like that? Why the sloka is chanted? What is the inner meaning of that chant sloka? Because every sloka, or every sukta, or every mantra, whatever we chant, whatever is coming out of Vedas, definitely there will be an inner meaning. Okay, the meaning can be interpreted from the karmic way, bhakti way, upasana way, or Advaita way also, knowledge way. Okay, so that is why what we will do is in the next set of videos, what I'm thinking, we will take Rudram actually, right? Sri Rudram. In Rudram, we have Namakam and Chamakam. So this is chanted in a lot of Lord Shiva temples every Monday, all Shiva temples, I would say. Every Monday they would do that Abhisheka and they would chant Namakam and Chamakam. So, since we talk about the pervasiveness, right, of God, we when we say, see that we need another thing we need to understand is we need to understand the difference between. I keep using the words Brahman and Ishvara. Okay, see, in the karma, bhakti, and upasana, we talked about Sagunopasana. Sagunopasana is you are giving a form to your God and you are worshipping the God. You're doing some ritual, you're showing your bhakti and all that. We call it as Sagunopasana. Okay, Sagunopasana is Ishvara has a form like Shiva, Vishnu, Rama, Krishna, Shakti, Ganesha. That is Sagunopasana because there are forms. Okay, there here we call it as Ishvara. Okay, but whereas in Advaita, in the Jnana path, it is Nirgunopasana. Nirgunopasana means there is no form, absolute no form. So here Nirgunopasana is, we call that as Brahman basically because there is no form, there are no attributes, but that Brahman is all pervasive. Okay, here also it is same thing. So what we will do is when we keep talking about Ishvara or Brahman is all pervasive, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, sarvantaryami, sarvagnya, sarvatmaka, all these words when we are using, right? So we need to understand. So that is why let us take Namakam. Okay, in Namakam, if we understand the inner meaning of Namakam, then we will understand the pervasiveness of Ishvara or Brahman, or how Brahman or Ishvara is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, and all that. So what we will do is we will next set of videos. What I am thinking, we will take Namakam, we will take Namakam has a certain number of Anuvakas, and for each Anuvaka we will take and we will understand the meaning of each Anuvaka, the inner meaning, from both uh, Bhakti perspective as well as Gnana perspective. We'll understand the meaning. So that way we will know whatever our goal is. Yes, we will have to continue in this path, but at the same time, we will be surrounded by a lot of people who are in this other paths, and we'll have to participate in whatever is happening. And while that is happening, we need to understand inner meaning. So, our objective is let us start from this Namakam. While we understand this Namakam, we will delve into more and more topics of Advaita. So, our journey is still continuing. We'll dive more and more deep into Advaita, but at the same time, we are taking one of the examples and trying to learn the inner meaning of it. Okay, so that is what I wanted to discuss with you. So the challenges are anytime we continue in our journey, anytime we read books, anytime we listen to something, anytime we try to write something, first thing is kill this spiritually. Okay, this has to be killed. Okay, because what we know is like a drop in an ocean. If we have that in our mind, then we will not have that ego. Okay, all right. Thank you.